It's time to question the flavor that you lack. Rhythm and rhyme, your spice got no dime. How will you triumph when you just served yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine, when you're here it's party time. Are you a monster, or maybe a waifu? Such a passionate soul, here to take my life. You, I think I'm in danger, really low on pity. Do you think I'll win the fitty-fitty? Rich as wine, my gotcha's on the line. How will you triumph when you just serve yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine, when you're here it's party time. Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine, when you're here it's party time. When it's time to dish it out, I don't need a reservation. I want a snack or fox, this ain't no vacation. Your yesterday's leftovers, forgotten snack. It's time to question the flavor that you lack. Rhythm and rhyme, your spice got no dime. How will you triumph when you just served yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine, when you're here it's party time. Are you a monster, or maybe a waifu? Such a passionate soul, here to take my life. You, I think I'm in danger, really low on pity. Do you think I'll win the fitty-fitty? Rich as wine, my gotcha's on the line. How will you triumph when you just serve yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine, when you're here it's party time. dish it out. I don't need a reservation. I want a snack or fox. This ain't no vacation. Your yesterday's leftovers, forgotten snack. It's time to question the flavor that you lack. Rhythm and rhyme, your spice got no dime. How will you triumph when you just served yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers. Gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine. When you're here, it's party time. Are you a monster, or maybe a wife? You such a passionate soul, here to take my life. You, I think I'm in danger, really low on pity. Do you think I'll win the fitty? Rich as wine, my gotcha's on the line. How will you triumph when you just serve yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers. Gaming and mystery so sublime. He's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine. When you're here, it's party time. Welcome to the snack lovers.
Alright, seems like now it's finally set up. Alright.
Like a vampire yourself, you know.
Aww.
Hey, don't you try to pick me up too? The train gets passengers from all kinds.
Let's switch to... twins. Ah, much better. Alright. Looks like everything started. Volume, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yeah. Alright.
A world that champions science, rationality, and order. I think you might like it here after all, Mesmer. Think of it as a paid vacation.
I won't deny the appeal, but since I'm here with you two, I'd call this a business trip, at best.
Look at Verdon's outfit! Ha ha ha!
They look beautiful.
They give these robots emotion.
Our artificial intelligence models allow them to serve as your very own robotic friends.
Alright.
Detecting abnormal, hostile behavior.
Oh, I didn't expect you two to find out.
Nice.
I can't feel my legs. Somebody, help me.
Yeah.
Comrade Doctor.
Oh, and that music.
This melody sounds familiar.
Do you like it, Granny Zena?
Alright.
You have great taste, kid.
It's time to go.
My model is really lagging.
Roll, kids.
Oh. Is that it? Let's see. See if that'll do anything. Alright. Enter the main event. A new gate opened. Start. That out. A researcher darts through the halls of a silvery white building, leading his companions to the end of a corridor.
Stage in the rain.
That's right. A stage that offers an incomparable experience with each observation. How was it last time, Vertin?
It was unforgettable. Being able to travel to an earlier era
Without the storm. Visually, they're quite similar, but the stage's rain is orders of magnitude safer.
Yes.
Pass. All the same.
Don't preclude yourself prior to experiencing it. Who knows? We might just find something to pique your interest. We're here. A whole new world with an untouched, uninterrupted
Little better.
history. I'm looking forward to observing the effects of our interference as they ripple outward into their world.
Her eyes narrow, reading into the young man's visible delight. Alright, that's the think what we'll get for now. The lab is illuminated by a sparse circle of dim lights that surrounds the massive ring-shaped machine.
So, this is the Huygens Fresnel interferometer.
Fresnel? Wow.
Correct. It allows us
Probably
to
said that
observe
the
an
last time,
entirely
too.
different world using only our minds. The stage in the rain.
Mesmer Jr. steps forward, inspecting the colossal structure up close.
If you'd like a more thorough introduction to the interferometer, I have an observation guide here for you to peruse. Although there's no better educator than first-hand experience, it might help to do some supplemental reading before you get started.
I still haven't made up my mind, X. I could refuse, you know.
X smiles. He's heard that one before.
Does this belong to Laplace? This lab, this device? I've never even heard of this project, let alone used it. I don't claim to know every piece of equipment in this building, but how was a device of this scale developed without
Alright,
so
I think
much
we're
as a
okay there.
whisper? But then, no one ever seems to notice when a butterfly flaps its wings. Your pretense for inviting me here was to help you monitor how this stage affects brain activity. That much makes sense to me, given my research on artificial somnambulism. But if I join this project, will it be for your benefit, or...
My apologies for arriving behind schedule.
The clang of high-density metal striking the floor echoes throughout the room as the awakened approaches.
Madam Lucy?
Oh, this is an unexpected variable.
The conversation shifts immediately to the arrival of this unexpected guest.
Forgive me, X. I was the one who invited Madame Lucy. After our last experiment, I shared some of the details with her.
Using chaos particles and the observer's consciousness to simulate a hyper-realistic space, I would be remiss not to participate in such an experiment, given its potential to elucidate the inner workings of awakened consciousness. This research presents a wealth of opportunity, not just for a single person or project, but for all of Laplace and researchers everywhere.
Her welded metal face scans over the machine, light pulsing from her optical array, a means of expressing thoughtfulness.
Superlatively said, Madam Lucy. I hope that puts some of your doubts to rest, Mesmer? Now, let's move on to the details of our experiment. The interferometer has undergone some improvements based on the data we gathered last time.
Yeah,
We
okay.
can utilize chaos particle projections to display some probable locations from the environment we'll encounter while immersed in the stage.
X activates the interferometer's console. Soon, locations across the screen, a plaza, a laboratory, a bedroom.
The iconography suggests it's somewhere in the Soviet Union, but the technology seems wildly different from our own timeline.
Hmm?
It would be more accurate to think of it as a potential version of it.
Boops my tail.
This
Hey
is the
there,
stage in the level we're
Skychild.
exploring this time.
So,
Preliminary
I...
readings, it appears
It's
that
not
it is indeed
complete,
the Soviet Union,
but...
in a timeline that is undergoing
Hydrate,
greatly
hydrate.
accelerated advancements in technology.
The idea is that I'll be able to have this little gremlin be able to respond to TTS and chat redeems and other stuff. Do you see her?
A world that champions rationality and order, and one without arcanists. Sounds interesting, don't you think, Mesmer? Besides, Verton and Madame Lucy will be there with you.
I'll admit, I am curious.
Phew, that's great. I'll do my utmost to orchestrate things from here. While there's undoubtedly a lot to learn about this machine, I believe I should be able to troubleshoot any problems you encounter.
Okay.
Researcher X, may I propose that you allow me to operate the machine instead?
You aren't familiar with its operation, are you?
Okay.
I should be able to perform adequately based on your demonstration. Should I encounter any trouble, I trust that as a researcher, you have kept a thorough operation.
Fellow
to
researcher,
consult.
huh?
I will be able to learn much more about the interferometer's functionality and the theory behind it if I am operating it directly. The knowledge I gain from it may prove beneficial to other avenues of research in Laplace.
I can disable her. That is kind of annoying. I'll have that fixed, I'm sure, later.
I intend to
'Cause
relay any data gathered
right
to
now
the
it's
researcher
kind of like a
when I see him
prototype.
next.
Given Madame Lucy's computing
So your
power, I'm
choice, your
certain she
choice.
can resolve any problems we encounter.
Right now, she's just kind
It
of a
may give Miss
prototype.
Vesma some peace of mind.
Looks like the decision's been made for me.
X mulls over the words, well aware that if he gives up the controls, it will be nearly impossible to hide Institutum Lorenz's secrets. But then he finds himself looking toward the interferometer. Despite having worked on it for so long, he hasn't ever experienced it for himself.
An untouched, uninterrupted history.
Affecting the world around you is the best proof of your existence. He can personally attest to that. X smiles.
All right, I acquiesce to your request, Madame Lucy. Take the reins.
Alright, I'll disable her. We saw how cute she is. I'll have her set up properly in a few days. I'm looking at the robot for non-appropriate reasons. Stares. I'm sure that's what they were thinking when they created the trench run in the original Star Wars.
Interferometer activation.
Gotta run down this deadly steel canyon as a
Looks like you've got
teenager.
a handle on it already, boss. Oh, another thing.
Oh? X pulls out a communication device resembling a pager.
This will allow us to communicate while inside of the stage in the rain. A little improvement based on feedback from last time. If we encounter any problems during the experiment, we can use it to contact you.
Giggles mischievously. Well, now that the cute fox girl has left the stream visuals, I know where she went.
Very well. Please be prepared. The curtain is about to rise.
Thank you, Madame Lucy. I'll endeavor to bring you back a souvenir.
I will look forward to it. Have a safe journey.
Vitals loaded. Activating chaos particles, 97.6%, 98%. Loading, 99.9%. Entering the stage in the rain. We are good to go. Yes. The trench run being an absolute dangerous threat would be hilarious if it was just a reference to looking down a metal girl's cleavage. So this is the Atomic Heart Collab. A maglev train glides along a thin track, feeling almost as if it were weaving through the air. Within the carriage of the vortex, passengers converse among themselves in hushed tones.
In other words, this material would function something like a fire ant colony crossing a river, fluidly replacing worn-out and damaged sections. Each component hardwired to preserve its collective superstructure, resistant even to the erosion of time itself.
Erosion? Oh man. Mesmer Jr. looks around in astonishment. Out the window at the mountains rushing past, and then at the two passengers sitting across from her.
That jacket you're wearing, is that also the machine's doing?
Yes. Sometimes the interferometer automatically modifies our clothes to help us blend in with the world we've entered.
Virgin's gonna look really cute too, by the way, Skychild. Look at that hat. Look at that fit.
So it looks like the machine decided that you and X already passed for normal here.
The neighboring passengers, having reached the end of their conversation, rise from their seats. Passing by with wine glasses in hand, they join another group of scientists chatting at the end of the carriage.
We're currently at least 40 meters from the ground.
A conservative estimate, Comrade Polkov. I should say we are at least the height of a Vostok K rocket off the ground. And that's if we include Comrade Gagarin standing on the module.
Cracking jokes.
Something is going to happen. I guess so. That's certainly something you can say about any Reverse 1999 stream. A hovering robot whizzes over X's head with a glass of wine and stops next to a scientist. It dutifully places the glass down and then zips back.
I have to say, it's an unusual circumstance when being dressed as a Laplace researcher renders someone more inconspicuous.
It's too calm. Beyond the windows of the train, countless hovering machines. As the last few mountains blur past, the view outside opens up into a wide plain.
Those fields look endless.
Waves of gold span across the fertile plain, stretching far away into the horizon.
It seems so peaceful.
Under the blazing sunlight, Mesmer Jr. spies a few black dots among the wheat.
Oh, they even appear to have farming robots.
There is a drone spraying some kind of liquid onto the field, followed closely by a door frame machine tending to the crops.
I think there are some scientists down there as well. Could be some kind of agricultural experiment.
Pardon my interruption, comrades, but this is only a regular field.
Huh? Oh, that guy looks like a proper NPC. The three of them turn with the start to see an unfamiliar man standing beside them. He doesn't seem to register their surprise as he continues talking nonchalantly.
Those people down there in white next to the robots, they're simply farmers. Well, I say farmers, but in truth, they are scientists too. Another marvel of Soviet ingenuity. Our innovations in agricultural robotics have eliminated the more laborious and time-consuming aspects of farm work. Now these farmers can use their time researching new scientific advancements, which feeds back into further development of food production. And it's not just agriculture. Every industry has seen the benefits of Soviet innovation. That is why they say our way of life here is the best in all the world.
Thank you for the information. I don't suppose we've been introduced, have we?
My apologies. Call me
Axe him.
Maxim. I'm a journalist. And the three of you must be Doctors Furton, X, and Mesmer Jr., am I correct?
Doctors?
Very much so. How do you know about us?
The news of a young yet highly accomplished trio of scientists attending this year's International Polymer Summit has caught everyone's attention.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take a genius to see you three are the only ones on this train that fit the description. Saying all that, I'd be grateful if you would allow me an interview.
With the journalist. The young visitor. Oh, excuse me. The young visitors exchange glances. Finally, X speaks.
Certainly. As it happens, we could really use someone who could introduce this place to us. We don't know much about where we're going or what's been happening here in the Soviet Union.
That much is clear. Where should I start? Oh, of course. Let's start with Collective.
Oh,
All the
that's
robots you see
scary.
are controlled by the Collective neural network.
Oh.
Which ensures their labor is never wasted. Who would have thought that robots would become our closest companions? Honest, stable, graceful, calm. They give each and every comrade their undivided attention. With these robots as our foundation, Soviet society began to progress at a relentless pace, maximizing production, removing oppression, increasing everyone's leisure time. A true utopia. Everyone's so happy. Too happy. It seems almost as if we've forgotten.
Yeah, I had a vicious yawn. I guess he did too. It's positively infectious.
You mean?
The plague, yes. So many of us today choose to focus on our happiness and the bright future ahead. It's as though we've already forgotten about them. The ones who delivered us from those dark times. Those who experienced true misery yet strove to lift us into this new age. They aren't here to enjoy any of this. Is that fair?
The young visitors glance at each other, apologetic looks on their faces. You're not yawning. Well, way to poop the party, Sky Child.
Dwelling on old wounds. You're at the age where you should be
No
enjoying
yawning
yourself,
for you.
not revisiting the tragedies of the past.
Maxim attempts to regain his composure as he shifts the topic.
Now, a question for you, young scientists. Tell me, are robots as commonplace in your country as they are here?
Absolutely not.
May be dependent on your definition of robot, but I've worked with an animated hunk of metal before.
And a vial of thinking ferrofluid.
Is that so?
Those eyebrows, he's got verifiable caterpillars up there, ma'am.
Science develops by leaps and bounds every day, it seems. Oh well, I suppose it's a sign of progress.
Yeah.
One of the robots I mentioned was once in charge of running our entire organization. She was obsessive about maintaining a full charge. We ended up placing charging stations for her all around our facility.
Fake yawns. Well, I'll accept that, you know? I'll accept that.
I don't see anything like that here.
Did they run on nuclear power?
Access to Dr. Sechenov's polymer in your country? It was revolutionary here. People say it saved our entire way of life.
Polymer?
Simply put, it's a programmable liquid material.
Oh!
It's the primary topic of the summit. I'm certain you'll come to fully understand everything about it once you arrive.
Not tired.
And, of course, you'll get to see another of Dr. Sechenov's prized inventions. The twins.
Nice.
I get the feeling you don't share their enthusiasm.
Oh, I did not mean to imply anything negative.
Aw.
I should learn to watch my tongue. I fear my lack of expertise may end up confusing you. We will soon arrive at the summit. I advise you to take the opportunity to experience our country's scientific achievements for yourselves.
All right.
But to answer your question, Dr. Sechenov's team developed a kind of functional hydrogen cell. Stable fusion reactors in a polymer casing.
Oh.
That is what allows the robots to function without constant recharging.
That sounds like the perfect gift for someone we know.
Okay. Give that to Lucy.
The train is now arriving at its final stop. Please collect your vehicle activation code from Rafik, and a turbine will transport you directly to the site of the International Polymer Summit.
Rafik?
That would be the robot bartender. Don't worry. Just follow me.
Okay.
Please alight the train in an orderly fashion. We hope to see you again soon aboard the Voyager.
You don't trust him? That's fair. The maglev train comes to a steady stop. As the young visitors follow the crowd of scientists moving toward the exit, they spot someone struggling to stay upright in the queue.
Is that scientist's trunk?
In front of them, there's a scientist slumped against his friend. His eyes are unfocused, and his words slur together.
Kids? Why are these kids here? How old are you?
Ha ha ha.
No one told me we could bring our families to the summit. Or did we get on the wrong train and now we're headed to a young pioneers camp?
Comrade, I think these young people are scientists like us.
Scientists? Them?
X is still attractive. Okay, that's cool.
At least we had the good sense not to drink ourselves silly before an important conference.
Young people these days, always in a rush. You should be at home enjoying the summer, playing on the swings.
You're being impolite. Our companions are waiting outside. Come with me.
He cuts off the rest of the man's ramblings and stumbles toward the exit while supporting his drunken friend. X runs up to them with an apple in his hand.
Hold on. Why don't you have some fruit? He looks like he could use it.
Thank you. I'm sorry for his behavior.
Oh, okay. The scientist picks up his pace in dragging his colleague away from the embarrassing scene.
Alcohol can have medicinal benefits, in proper dosages.
That was not a proper dosage, I guarantee it. Maxim furrows his brow, visible frustration on his face. He pats X on the shoulder.
Don't take any of that to heart, friends. Next stop, the exhibition hall. and welcome to Facility 3826. This way. That's Rafik, the one in charge of the activation codes.
Okay. As Maxim approaches, the robot's optic sensors begin blinking rapidly, mimicking a human's skeptical squint.
Requisition approved. Here's your vehicle activation code. Have a safe trip.
Okay. Oh, that was Rafik. Maxim leaves them with a wave. Rafik turns to the young visitors and starts scanning them for identification.
Wait. Our identities.
Nothing to perspire over. We won't need any scanning, Rafik. I've already got a key.
X waves his hand, dismissing the robot's scanning eyes. Then, in a flash, he produces a vehicle activation key from his pocket.
Where did you get that?
It always pays to be prepared and to keep your eyes sharp. This is the International Polymer
Pause
Summit,
my
after all.
ears. Well, that's comfortable. My ears can take a little bit of damage these days compared to my tail.
I assume that means you took it from someone else?
Wait,
Ouch.
When you gave them that fruit, did you?
Shh. All I did was facilitate a hands-on experience in the importance of politeness.
Goodbye. Please have a safe trip.
Please secure your seatbelts. We wish you a very pleasant journey.
6 steel cables shoot out from the bumblebee and attach to the turbine, lifting the vehicle up into the air.
If I'm not mistaken, our conference venue is on some kind of floating island. Fascinating.
Okay.
Why don't we check out some of the
Growls,
local
giggling. Let's check out some of the local music.
For tuning in to the Polymer Exhibition Hall audio guide. You are currently departing.
This place really is like what the prediction indicated. A world that champions science, rationality, and order. Wouldn't you agree, Mesmer? I think you might like it here after all. Think of it as a paid vacation.
I won't deny the appeal, but since I'm here with you two, I'd call this a business trip at best.
I think it as an academic exchange, the kind with complimentary refreshments, featuring the illustrious Dr. Verton, Dr. Mesmer Jr., and Dr. X.
I think I'm the only one that feels out of place here. Doctors?
Well, here's to a pleasant trip.
Goes Fox mode. Alright, I'm gonna show you the trailer now that you're in here. There.
A world that champions science, rationality, and order. I think you might like it here after all, Mesmer. Think of it as a paid vacation.
I won't deny the appeal, but since I'm here with you two, I'd call this a business trip at best.
Verton's gloves looking cool. I do like that they gave Verton a cute outfit for this. The twins.
Beautiful.
They give these robots emotion?
Our artificial intelligence models allow them to serve as your very own robotic friends.
Detecting abnormal, hostile behavior.
Oh, I didn't expect you two to find out.
Look at those claws. Flying car? Yeah. It's kind of like an alternate history Soviet Russia. Too bad we can't get Lilia here. I think that's the main character from the actual game.
Hurry, Verton.
Hold tight, Comrade Doctor.
This melody sounds familiar.
Do you like it, Granny Xena?
You have great taste, kid.
That Baba Yaga?
It's time to go.
Oh,
Let's roll, kid.
X got some charge rifle. And she's pretty packing too. Polymerized dreams. Alright. I am going to go get something to help with the burping. Give me a second. I'll be back quick.
Playing tricks on men, consumed by hate and greed. You gave them what they asked for. You gave them what they asked for, and they gnashed their teeth in rage. But what about your old heart? Can it stay true? What did I say to you? Like the fire in my heart, like tears come closer. Your smile runs through my mind, pull me under slower. Like the fire in my heart.
All right, I'm back. We are off to... Wait. A bright, limitless future. Have we already done this one? Are we on to the next one? I guess not. Here we are.
Exhibition hall. Please be careful when exiting the vehicle.
The turbine lands and the bumblebee retracts its cables. Now settled on the ground, the visitors undo their seatbelts and exit the car.
Wow, it's so crowded. Why is everyone...
Oh no, I have Ukrainian blood. Hide me, lol. A few robots in receptionist uniforms are bustling around, trying to keep the hordes of scientists in front of the exhibition hall in line.
Everyone, please wait patiently and enter the venue in an orderly fashion. Dr. Sechenov is about to arrive.
She's kind of freaky.
He's here! He's here!
Amid the hubbub, a black turban lands outside the crowd. Several robots hurry forward to open the door.
Welcome, comrade.
It's him! That's Dr. Sechenov!
The crowd erupts as people rush forward, eager to shake hands with the savior of the Soviet Union. Why are you giving me creepers? Are you implying that the creepy ladies are creepers? These are the twins.
Please be careful.
A pair of powerful metal arms catches the body and keeps it balanced.
Thank you.
It is good that you were unharmed, comrade.
Oh, they actually wear clothes, unlike Lucy. Yes. Having resolved this minor incident, the two robots return to Dr. Shechenov's side, helping him navigate the crowd.
Please don't push everyone. We must all be patient. I ask that you be mindful of the safety of your comrades in the front row.
As Shechenov enters the venue, the scientists follow in after him, draining the entryway like water through a funnel.
That must be Sechenov. And I suppose those women were the twins.
A logical hypothesis. Oh, Vertin, we do have a slight problem.
What's up, VX?
The communicator must have slipped out of my pocket during the commotion. By the time I found it again, well, it seems to have failed a few rapid percussive tests, which means we've lost our only way to contact Madame Lucy.
Unfortunate, but we'll fix it later. We should follow the crowd into the exhibition hall for now.
You made a joke? What? I mean, I saw a couple jokes up there, but nothing that serious. Streamlined, recessed strip lights highlight the various exhibits on display. In the distance, there's some kind of interactive installation.
The invention of polymer and its uses. The properties of polymer. The establishment of collective. Where should we start?
Let's start with the closest one.
Hello, dear comrades. Welcome to the Polymer Exhibition Hall. I will be your guide. You may call me Tereshkova. Please allow me to introduce you to the remarkable history of polymer.
Polymers are, hey, pretty normal around here?
In 1936, in seeking a form of liquid data carrier, the brilliant Soviet scientist Dr. Sechenov, influenced by the qualities of heavy water and silicon, created a substance that became what we now know as polymer. Utilizing polymer's unique electrochemical properties, comrades Sechenov and Filamenenko invented the first Soviet polymer hydrogen cell in 1939, paving the way for tremendous advancements in the field of robotics.
That's
Polymers.
What was telling us about, wasn't it?
The reason why you were a lesbian is because you were breastfed as a baby. Yes, that's how it works. And that's what makes guys straight.
In 1942, a terrible disaster struck the Soviet Union and the entire European continent, the plague. By the end of this unprecedented outbreak, over 150 million had perished.
Ouch.
150 million? That would make it one of the deadliest outbreaks in human history.
Countless scientists and medical professionals selflessly gave their lives to combating this plague, sacrificing themselves to prevent further death.
I wonder if that's the tragedy that Maxim mentioned.
We will always remember their sacrifice, just as we honored Dr. Sechenov for once again coming to our rescue. It was his polymer that formed the basis of redemption, the vaccine that proved instrumental in stopping the transmission of the disease, saving the Soviet Union from ravages of the plague.
Wah, 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 wah. Are you laughing at the bot that got annihilated?
Of course, with so many having succumbed to the disease, the Soviet Union turned to further developments in robotics to meet labor demands. Before long, new advanced models of robots made up a significant portion of our labor force, helping to deliver a new age of prosperity.
Is that what you've been aiming at with all of your critter experiments, X?
He doesn't care about prosperity.
Our robot's production power, Dr. Sechenov led a team of scientists to develop and launch Collective 1.0.
Okay.
This revolutionary system unified all of our robot assistants under a single vast neural network, ensuring maximum efficiency.
Ah, your
Then,
cheesy joke.
In 1950, Dr. Sechenov astounded the world with yet another development. A means of incorporating polymer into the human body, a process called polymer assimilative adaptation.
Wait.
With this assimilative power that we can now implant interface devices directly into the human body, allowing people to connect to Collective 1.0 and control robots using their minds. This technology holds the potential to establish a shared database of human minds, granting humanity unprecedented access to knowledge. And
wow.
We are proud to announce that this potential will soon be realized with the coming launch of Collective 2.0.
All right.
Tapping into an entire neural network in an instant. It's a daring vision.
I would be cautious. There's no telling what that kind of process could do to the human brain.
Yeah. Such a bot. In 1948, Comrade Schnechnyov led a team of scientists to successfully develop the Collective 1.0 system, which unified all robot assistants under a single vast neural network.
You have finished Exhibit A, but But don't stop now, dear comrades. Please proceed to the lecture hall, where Dr. Sechenov will soon personally demonstrate the power of Collective 2.0.
Okay. The young visitors swept up in a rising commotion of people, moving into a nearby lecture hall. There, at the center of the crowd, is Dr. Schnitzschnov, standing above them at a podium. Many scientists are already seated, talking among themselves about the exhibits. The young visitors shuffle into the back row.
Huh? Is that Maxon?
It can self-destruct, yes. As Mesmer Jr. turns to get a better look, she sees a stern man in a suit and tie enter the hall. When Dr. Shechnov spots the new arrival, he gives the man a pleasant yet confident welcome. Behind the two men, Maxim raises his camera and presses the shutter button. Snap, snap, snap. The camera fires off a series of flashes.
I must thank you for coming, Comrade Molotov.
Today is an important day for the Soviet Union. I wouldn't miss it, Comrade Sechenov.
Schnechnyov and Molotov shake hands to a flurry of flashing lights as journalists rush to capture the moment. It can self-destruct or drink blood. Wow.
Molotov's here?
Are you talking about the creeper?
I believe after all the bad blood between them.
The meeting between the two men causes an immediate ripple in the crowd. Sechenov returns to the podium to face a frothing sea of whispers. He raises his hand toward the audience, and little by little, the rippling settles.
Thank you. First off, I'm very honored to have so many preeminent experts from every scientific field in attendance.
It's a reasonable guess in my chat. Everybody here likes drinking blood.
We all understand that there are times when a single discovery can turn the entire scientific world upside down. But every great discovery must be built upon the knowledge of countless predecessors that rests at its foundation, to say nothing of luck. Before it can be
Creepers explode, yes.
My achievements have never been solely my own. Only by standing on the shoulders of our forefathers have I gotten the chance to gaze upon the limitless horizons of science. Standing here now, I must thank them from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
The audience breaks into a roaring applause.
19 years ago, when my team and I invented polymer, I had already foreseen its boundless potential. A perfect synergy of mathematics, logic, physics, chemistry, biology, and other foundational studies in equal part, constantly pushing the frontiers of humanity's scientific exploration.
Nice.
Bringing us to this historic day, where I have the honor of inviting every one of you to participate in this preview of Collective 2.0. Comrades, please follow me into the bright, limitless future.
The audience stirs as metal platforms emerge from their seats. As they reach their intended positions, each platform opens to reveal a golden hemispherical device. You're being a good eyes flash a blinding white.
What's this?
Thought device.
Mesmer Jr. picks up and examines the object.
A metallic outer shell with a silicon motherboard connected to swirling black tendril-like receptors.
She turns it over.
There are suction cups on its base.
Mesmer Jr. looks around. Quite a few scientists have already attached these devices to their temples. The tendril-like receptors begin to wriggle above their foreheads. She watches for the crowd's reaction before gently prodding the suction cups with her finger.
They've all put it on without any hesitation.
No adverse reactions either. Looks like it doesn't hurt.
They continue watching the other scientists, only to realize that X has already stuck his device to his temple.
Hypothesis confirmed. Mounting the device does nothing to activate it alone.
The unresponsive thought device falls into his hand.
Counter hypothesis. It may only work on polymerized people.
Oh.
Wait, what are you doing?
X injects himself with a syringe of clear liquid.
It makes sense. If the plague was ended by mass polymerization, most of the attendees here would already have polymer in their system. But we don't.
You injected yourself with that redemption vaccine? Where did you even get that?
The exhibition hall's got samples of everything. And I've always had a knack for collecting odds and ends.
But why would you inject yourself?
During our last experiment, I kept thinking that we were missing something. But now, I finally figured it out.
Really?
We don't belong in this world. Even if we change our appearances, at our core, we're still outsiders. But perhaps by injecting myself, I can truly become an influencing factor in this world. What sort of chain reaction will this set off? I'm excited to find out.
Ha ha ha. X opens his hand, revealing 2 more syringes of polymer.
Plus, if we don't inject ourselves, we risk exposing our identities. Of course, the choice is yours.
I should have expected this. Typical Arcanist behavior.
Oh.
I just hold on to these potentially dangerous substances for now. Please try to exercise a little more caution in the future, Dr. X.
As the vigilant researcher stows the remaining syringes into her coat pocket, her mischievous colleague shrugs.
What about you, Vertin?
I think we should be careful.
All right. Think about all the fun you could be missing out on.
He raises the thought device to his head and it suctions himself onto his temple. The black tendrils begin wriggling even in waves above his forehead.
Oh, fascinating. It's like a whole new perspective. This demands thorough exploration.
Comrades, I encourage you all to try these thought devices and experience a preview of Collective 2.0's features.
Dr. Sechenov, please allow me a question. Collective 1.0 has already saved our citizens from a disaster. But now you're aggressively pushing, pardon my wording, for the launch of Collective 2.0. Do you intend to have the entire population wired to these thought devices? How can you ensure the devices are safe? Are you not concerned about the potential dangers? What if this new collective fails in some way and threatens all our hard-won happiness? I only mean to say that so many people gave their lives to help us get this far. I wouldn't want to see their sacrifices rendered meaningless.
I do understand your fear, comrade. But please rest assured, we've conducted rigorous testing and verified that the thought device is completely safe. With that reassurance, I ask that once you've implanted your thought device, you please continue to the next gallery.
Okay.
Where you'll be able to experience the wonders of mind-machine interface in a live demonstration. I thank you all again for your participation, and I look forward to exploring this new horizon with you all.
As he ends his speech, Molotov stands up to leave and Maxim chases after him. Sechenov buries himself in a round of handshakes and introductions as he steps down from the stage and makes his way past the audience. The twins follow close behind him.
Oh, I remember you. You weren't hurt, were you? Tereshkova wasn't able to properly handle the crowd. I've already arranged for staff to work on improving her logic.
I'm fine, Dr. Sechenov. Your twins helped me up.
Aww.
They seem somewhat different from other robots.
You have a sharp eye, dear girl. When I constructed the twins, I made use of some experimental techniques. Currently impossible to mass produce, I'm afraid.
Ah. The robot assistants stand waiting for Dr. Sechniov's command, their sleek, powerful frames silent yet passively imposing.
The epitome of both science and art. A perfect fusion of power and beauty. I think of them as my greatest creation.
They do have a rather reassuring presence.
Sechniov smiles with a nod before changing the topic back to the visitors.
I heard there'd be 3 young scientists joining us today. To be so accomplished at such a young age is something worthy of respect. If you run into any trouble today, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'll do
Okay.
whatever I can to assist you.
Oh, as it happens, I think we actually could use some help.
X pulls out the broken communicator.
Do you have any idea where we could get this device fixed?
I need to get up and walk around a little bit. Ah, what's going on?
I found you playing tricks on men, consumed by hate and greed. You gave them what they asked for. You gave them what they asked for, and they gnashed their teeth in rage. But what about your own heart? Can it stay true? What did I say to you? Like the fire in my heart, night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind, pull me under slower. Like the fire in my heart, night tales, my nightmare years put me down and make me start. Night tales, can't escape your cry because it's what I am. It's raining dreams, Kitsune love, Kitsune love. You visited me on a moonlit night. I can never forget your smile. You laughed so happily. That night would never end. I never knew fear as cold as ice until you asked my name. Can it stay true? What did I say to you? Like the fire in my heart, night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind, pull me under slower. Like the fire in my heart, night tales, 900 years burn me down and make me start. Night tales, can't escape your cry because it's what I am. It's raining dreams, Kitsune love, Kitsune love. If I never see you again, would I still remember you? If I lose all of my memories, would I still remember you?
dish it out. I don't need a reservation. I want a snack or fox. This ain't no vacation. Your yesterday's leftovers, forgotten snack. It's time to question the flavor that you lack. Rhythm and rhyme, your spice got no dime. How will you triumph when you just served yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers. Gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine. When you're here, it's party time. Are you a monster or maybe a wife? You such a passionate soul here to take my life. You, I think I'm in danger, really low on pity. Do you think I'll win the fitty? Rich as wine, my gotcha's on the line. How will you triumph when you just serve yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers. Gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero.
Alright, we're back. See if that allowed me to recover a little bit.
Access granted.
The airtight door opens with a hiss, revealing Tereshkova and the young visitors.
Welcome, comrades. This is the assembly room Dr. Sechenov recommended.
The room is blindingly white with a capsule-shaped window. A large refrigerator-like machine sits in the corner. Mesmer Jr. approaches the window, gazing outward. Beyond the glass is an enormous production facility. Mechanical arms attach components to metal frames in a long assembly line, building new robots piece by piece.
Are you interested in learning more about the production process, comrade?
Their friendly guide launches into a lengthy explanation without waiting for a response.
What you see here is the production line for the VOVA6 lab tech, often dubbed VOVA. Commonly used in laboratories, our VOVA6
Okay.
assist scientists with conducting tests and critical experiments. The VOVA model's humanoid limbs feature over 100 sensors. Outside of lab work, they are also capable of providing other services, such as playing musical instruments, cooking meals, providing massages, and more.
Okay.
Some people even treat their VOVA as a personal companion. In fact, our artificial intelligence models mean they are entirely capable of serving as your very own robotic friends.
Haha. As if overjoyed at the prospect, Tereshkova raises her arms and twirls in a mathematically perfect circle.
Hold on. What's that sound? And we're here to find a repair vendor. Where is it?
Oh, some kind of performance art, perhaps?
The robot moves over to the machine in the corner, looking it over almost as if it were curious.
Why was she moved over here? Comrades, this is your repair vendor.
X curiously approaches the red rectangular machine and taps its black touchscreen.
Access granted.
Oh?
This machine is a multifunctional repair device, suitable for indoor use by our staff. Other than basic repair functions, she is also able to repurpose raw materials into whatever tools you may require.
Okay.
Amazing. Well, let's give it a whirl.
I wouldn't trust it. X offers the broken communicator to the repair vendor, After her receptors detect the device, she opens her doors and swallows it whole.
Unidentified object detected. Initializing analysis.
The repair vendor begins rattling and shaking. Her doors swing erratically on their hinges.
This is an abnormal reaction. How strange. My database has no record of any comparable circumstance.
You know, I really shouldn't be accepting unknown inputs from strangers. But the stranger is just a friend you haven't tasted yet.
Okay. The repair vendor doors burst open and several metal tendrils erupt from her interior.
Watch out!
I was right not to touch her now. She was in... Oh. I know. I need to do something. Excuse me.
Are you about to sleep?
We got... something special. Some there.
Oui, je m'en souviens.
Outfit.
Dans le bureau de grand-mère.
Look at this. And here, let's put her on. I want to see her abilities. And they're pretty strong here. Alright, Sentinel here is dressed up very gothic. Alright, we'll do... Never thought I'd see an awakened fridge of all things. Alright, of course. Perhaps she will be the second variable in our experiment. Variable? I suppose you must be referring to my heart. What can I say? I'm passionate. Well, I think you've already demonstrated that conclusively. Since when do overgrown fridges have hearts in the first place? Oh, you don't be so grim, you sour face. You're young. You should be having fun living wild like me.
That was certainly a choice.
Alright, so buff, Nautica, counter Nautica, channel, Sentinel, and then do Nautica's big AoE. Normal team start.
The path will become clear.
With my heart, I hold the
Oh, that was cool. Stretches out a wing. She's got like a little dragon buddy. Oh, we didn't even see much from her. Terminate all physical violence at once, Nora. Twins? Tut. Haven't you two cold-hearted rust buckets heard of a thing called privacy? You weren't invited!
battles have little meaning, save for the prizes to be won.
I think I am feeling a little better.
Behavior from Nora. Requesting control. Rebooting Nora systems. Reboot complete.
Okay. The refrigerator doors swing open with each cough. Her metallic tendrils wrap around the repair device and fling it onto the floor.
What was that? That was the worst thing I've ever tasted. Metallic and yet almost woolly and wrong. Just plain.
Are you looking at the refrigerator, Sky Child?
Come on, give me something to really savor.
The repair vendor's doors open a little and her metal tendrils tentatively slither out of the gap. Vertin is not having
I
it.
don't suppose there's a way to make her sound a little less. Well, just a little less that.
The repair vendor's speech algorithms are not within our direct control.
Perhaps we can manage on our own. I've seen an arcane skill that can modify a person.
No, something else? Oh. Do you like the twins, by the way?
How to cast it. Try contacting Madame Lucy. She may know the incantation.
Good idea. It'll also give us the chance to check the repair vendor's handiwork.
Okay. X retrieves the communicator flung aside by the repair vendor and enters Lucy's number. The communicator emits the sound of irregular static. Just as everyone is about to lose hope, a reassuring voice comes through.
Researcher X, hello.
Ah, fantastic.
So at the very least, she did repair it.
I see. I will process your request.
What?
There is indeed an arcane skill
Okay.
database that may be of assistance. It is known as Manor Mender.
They are okay, I guess. That's fair. I mean, I'm a Lucy fan. I like Lucy. I like them because I like Lucy.
I have sent the specifics of the incantation to your communicator.
Thank you very much, Madam Lucy.
You are most welcome.
The communication ends. Following the instructions on the device, X begins casting the arcane skill.
Manor Mender.
There's a flash of light. Nora's screen turns gold briefly before fading back. Ugh.
Fiddlesticks! What did you do to me? My mind... It's time for class, kids! What's happening?
Think of it as installing a language patch.
How rude! You're not welcome here anymore! This repair vendor is closed!
Haha. Nora retracts your tendrils and slams your doors closed with a bang.
We will need to investigate the cause of your abnormal behavior, Nora. Please cooperate.
The refrigerator doesn't respond. Even her internal mechanisms have stopped moving. The twins turn to each other.
Prepare to initiate forceful investigation procedures.
Wait.
The tall robots turn to X simultaneously.
How about I try something with Nora? I can directly connect to her using this thought device. It's the perfect chance to try out the features of Collective 2.0.
Oh man, he has it attached.
Things are already complicated enough as is. Let's leave this to the professionals.
Don't overly activate your disquietude. You still remember the topic of my research here, don't you? I can't pass up this opportunity.
If that is what you request.
Just a memory of your witchcraft, that is all. Okay. Okay. The robot's approval leaves little room for Mesmer to argue. X nods in satisfaction and touches the device on his temple. Squirming black tendrils reach out and connect to Nora's control panel.
Wow. Looking through Nora's primary functions, there's been some scintillating things uploaded to her database.
Oh?
Let's set the complicated data aside for now and try using a mental command.
Nora's screen cycles through various settings as X navigates her menu with his mind.
Everything looks normal so far. Seems like the restart successfully cleared the errors in her code. No, hold on. There's an abnormal entry in the access log.
Hey! What are you doing, you cad? This is no way to treat a lady!
Ha ha ha. X yelps in pain and rubs his temple with his palm.
Nora forcefully ejected me. Felt like getting slapped across the face.
I told you already. This repair vendor is closed.
She has some very colorful responses. Is that her default setting? Can she really refuse an inspection like that?
All robots in this facility are linked to the collective neural network and are not permitted to disobey human commands. Considering her prior combative behavior, she is evidently malfunctioning as well. What? Have you got a problem with a woman who speaks her mind?
I just think that from a pure safety standpoint, and considering our current situation, this feels like a mistake.
Doesn't a lady have a right to her own feelings? Ugh. What about you two? You must have some thoughts on this. we do not have an answer for you at this time.
How disappointing! I bet you've never even bothered to feel an emotion.
Aw.
Comrade Sechenov did install emotional expression modules into our platforms.
What a waste to put them in, you frigid ice queens.
Ignoring Nora's insults, the twins step forward.
Regardless, please report the details of this abnormal request in your access log, Nora.
Nora slams her door shut, seeming almost like a child throwing a tantrum.
I have no idea who made that request. All I know is that ever since that entry appeared in my log, I've had no patience for anyone toying with my emotions.
Oh. Back in high school, without thinking out of fear, you did a protection circle and apparently have magic in your blood.
Now, stop pestering
Okay.
me with questions. I've already told you everything I know.
Situation documentation successful. Comrade doctors, we deeply apologize for your exposure to this incident. Dr. Sechenov has expressed his concerns about your safety. Please follow us. We will escort you to him.
All right.
What's next on the schedule? Will we get to interact with even more robots?
Comrade Sechenov will arrange an itinerary for you.
As the young visitors are about to leave the assembly room, they are interrupted by a blaring klaxon. An alarm seems to have been set off. Crimson warning lights bathe the entire assembly room in red.
What's happening?
The twins step back in unison, their bodies tense.
Warning. Control over the exhibition hall has been lost. The All-Soviet Exhibition Center has activated its emergency drill procedures.
Okay.
Has security here been hacked?
All robots within the exhibition hall have had their connections severed. The cause is unknown.
The twins go silent for a moment, as if listening to an order.
Understood, Doctor. We will proceed to the exhibition hall, continue broadcasting our coordinates, and await the arrival of reinforcements. Please wait here, comrades. A turbine will arrive in 1 minute and 43 seconds to transport you to Chelome. We must return to the exhibition hall.
With that, left and right pull the security door open and usher the young visitors inside.
Please remain inside the assembly room.
Maxim, maybe. Wright finishes speaking and the two robots gracefully depart. The door slams closed with a metallic bang and the valve spins shut. The visitors are left in the silence of the assembly room.
What do you think, Vertin?
If something is happening in the exhibition hall, I don't think we can afford to wait around here until trouble inevitably finds us. We should head out and assess the situation.
I concur entirely. What do you think, Mesmer?
Why would I expect either of you to follow orders? I've done your psyche vals.
Yeah, I do remember that. He could play a lot of different roles in a story like Reverse 1999. Part 4, only in modern times. After listening for any movement outside, the young visitors slip out of the assembly room. Looking like a lot like Laplace out here, huh? Flashing red lights, hallway devoid of life, yet disembodied screams echo from far down the corridor, staggered with the ever-enthusiastic voice of Tereshkova. Yeah, so you have a feeling about Maxim.
Where have all those mustachioed lab robots gone? I thought they were supposed to help the researchers.
Who knows? Maybe the twins already calmed the situation down.
I doubt it.
Just what is this situation, exactly?
Please help me.
Wait, I hear someone.
Making a quick glance around for danger, Mesmer Jr. hunches over and hurries toward the source of the sound. She spots a group of Vovas occupying the hallway in the distance, now awash in red light. The once pristine exhibition hall is in complete ruin around them. Worse still, corpses are strewn over the displays and scenery. A scientist huddles in the corner, bashing his head against the wall. The cries for help are coming from another man lying face down in a pool of blood.
Please help me.
Her mouth forms into a wordless gasp as she takes in the gruesome scene.
Awful. We have to find out what's going on.
He flashed negativity. Yeah, I mean, it's something worth theorizing.
Just be careful.
I'll try my best. I think I can make it to him if I stay close to the wall.
She crouches low and makes her way toward the bleeding man.
Please help me.
You'll be all right. Stay calm. You'll lose blood if you struggle too much. Let me check your wounds.
Yep, hydrate. As Mesmer Jr. turns the man's bodies over, she freezes in place.
What's wrong?
Impossible. This violates every law of nature. He's already...
Watch out, robots.
He's already dead? The Vovas in the hall suddenly snap their heads in Mesmer Jr.'s direction. Their numberless and empty eyes fix on her. She's fallen for their bait, and now the trap is sprung.
Mesmer, get back here, quickly!
Fight. Before she has the chance to get to her feet, the robots surround her on every side. Nani? A silver blur rams into the swarm with a deafening crash, flinging them into the opposite wall with incredible force. Mesmer Jr. watches as a familiar slender figure emerges from the gap torn through the barricade of robots.
Please, stand back.
Oh, we get to use them. What's their ability like? Well, we'll try.
Prepare to engage. Activating autopolymer circulation.
That was her. I have made my judgment.
Overclock restrictions lifted.
Listen to this.
Very well. With my heart, I hold the truth.
Come dance with us.
Oh, interesting.
Polymer release function engaged. Repolymerizing.
You shall bear the consequences.
This combat will be recorded for statistical analysis and optimization.
Oh, what?
Thank you. Left.
You were advised to wait in the safety of the assembly room.
We aren't really the sort of people to wait around in an emergency. But apologies can wait. There's more pressing issues to deal with. X, are you coming with me? We need to get to Mesmer Jr. and figure out what happened with that man she found.
Mesmer Jr. sits next to the blood-soaked man, frozen stiff and utterly bewildered.
Mesmer, are you all right?
I'm fine. But this is tremendously unnerving.
She directs her eyes toward the dead man beside her. His head is bent at an unnatural angle. Black tendrils writhe over the man's forehead. Unlike the corpse they're attached to, the wriggling receptors appear to be full of life.
Help me, young lady.
What's going on?
I'm still alive.
No, that's not possible. I'm sorry, but you're clearly dead. It's just that your device is still transmitting your voice.
then that wasn't just some awful hallucination. That's really my body, and I'm a goner.
The Laplace therapist takes a deep breath, trying her best to calm herself.
But how are you still able to communicate with us?
You're surprised. I suppose I would be too. But the science is clear to me, at least now. It's fitting that my corpse can serve as a new teaching exhibit for the hall. If I am truly dead, then what is speaking to you is only the polymer still active in my body. The thought device must be serving as a communicator of sorts. The polymer must have absorbed some of my neurochemical signals and brain function, forming an imprint of my mind. That's how it can answer you.
Can you tell us what happened here?
People started to act strangely, like they were losing their minds. And then the robots turned on us. They were killing people. My colleagues and I ran for safety.
Okay.
Some of them got away.
You're saying there are survivors?
Many. I regret. So close to launching Collective 2.0. Now I'll never...
The device's voice fades. The black tendrils muster a few final twitches before falling limp.
We didn't even ask for his name.
Upon seeing this, Left approaches from where she was standing guard. She gently bends and closes the man's eyes.
He was dead before you even got there. It wasn't really him, just an echo of his brainwaves.
Yeah. X is dragging what looks like a massive wriggling cocoon behind him.
I don't understand. Even tied up, this scientist still seems to be trying to ram his head into the wall. Do we have any idea what's going on? Why did you come back?
Left turns to face him.
The situation in the exhibition hall remains out of control. However, I received a notification that the security door had been opened. I had to ascertain whether you were in danger.
Left looks at the security door open without permission and turns back to the visitors.
I was the one that pushed for us to leave. I thought perhaps we could help in some way, but I didn't anticipate any of this. Thank you.
Yeah, it is very weird.
Topic of whatever's going on here. Could it have something to do with the collective?
There is a long pause. No one seems equipped to offer an answer.
Wright is proceeding to the source of the incident. My mission now is to ensure the safety of all of our guests.
Left gracefully picks up the deceased scientist.
Your theory is interesting, comrade, but further investigation will have to wait for now. Please follow me, comrade. I will escort you somewhere safe.
Alright, this one is another short one. The trio follows Left into the exhibition hall's main gallery. It is a horror show of destruction and violence. Broken robots lie among piles of collapsed rubble. A few surviving scientists have holed up in a far corner. Wright is arranging a few round white objects on the floor.
A defensive perimeter of pulse mines. These will temporarily stun robots, but are harmless to humans.
Left delicately lowers the scientist's corpse down on the right side of the gallery, where a few other corpses have been set down, covered in hastily torn white cloth. Left and Right glance at each other and nod.
You shouldn't be here.
We found a survivor.
Following the young visitor's gestures, Wright spots the writhing cocoon of the still struggling scientist.
Understood.
Wright approaches and brings him over to the other survivors. Meanwhile, Left approaches a nearby control terminal.
Attempting to reassert admin privileges over exhibition hall controls. Attempt 16. Failure. Please do not panic, comrades. Help will arrive shortly. A special operations agent will take responsibility over evacuating you safely. The malfunctioning robots may resume their assault at any time. Please stay behind the defensive perimeter.
Hmm?
Is that another haywire robot?
The twins unite and float into the air.
No hostiles detected.
The sound's getting closer. Get ready to fight.
Crispy critters. I should just blow this entire door to bits.
Giving me a lick or something? Just tappy? Yeah, licky. The explosion sends dust and smoke and dust flying in all directions. The young visitors fan their hands in front of them, trying to get a clear view.
I heard. Don't tell me some kind of critter caused this.
Is that our Sechenov?
Out of my way.
The figure in the smoke kicks something metallic. After the blast settles, the exhibition hall is filled with the sound of metal skidding across the floor.
Lock like that, Charlotte. Just to keep idiots out.
A tall, broad man toting a gun emerges from the billowing smoke.
Who is this?
He doesn't appear to be a robot anyways. And I don't think he's gone mad like that scientist.
Are you certain?
You're a real licker.
It looks like he's arguing with his glove.
Don't be so testy, Major. As long as I'm here, those locks won't be any trouble for you.
They wouldn't be able to stop me even without you.
I don't deny that. But I could have contacted the twins and asked them to open the door instead.
Why didn't you tell me that before I blew it up?
I didn't want to interrupt.
I didn't want to interrupt your fun. The twins exit their alert state and slowly descend from the air.
What happened? And what the hell are these kids doing here?
The man looks over the three of them as he passes. Then he walks over to the twins, brushes some debris off his shoulder, and pounds his chest.
Codename P3.
And his trusty companion, Charles. We were informed about an incident at the Polymer Exhibition Hall. Our orders are to bring a swift end to this situation and limit any scandal that might hamper the launch of Collective 2.0. In other words, Dr. Sechenov sent us to assist you.
Okay.
Now we just need to find...
Oh, he's not Sechenov.
Understood. Dr. Sechenov has confirmed that this was a targeted attack on the Collective 2.0 launch.
Huh, that's obvious. Anybody able to hack into the exhibition's controls has got to have some serious backing. Lots of people resent the boss, think he's in the way of their own ambitions.
Like Molotov, or any of the various enemies of the Soviet Union.
Molotov? That's the man who shook hands with Dr. Sechenov in the lecture hall.
Hold on. You mean he actually showed up? Where's he now?
Comrade Molotov left in a car shortly after Dr. Sechenov's speech concluded.
Oh boy.
He sure made a quick exit. All right. Thanks for the report, ladies. You can stand down. I'll take care of things from here.
We have not received orders to conclude our mission. These survivors still require protection.
I've got that covered too. Charles, give me the data on our survivors. Start with those kids.
P3 opens his palm toward the young visitors. The tendrils in his gloves swirl and snap. Their movements almost seem like they were snatching information from thin air.
This may cause a predicament.
X covers the name tag at his chest, trying to hide his identity from the machine's gaze.
Gentlemen, we are scientists from abroad who were invited to participate in the summit. Your database might not have information on us. I think it'd be better to introduce ourselves directly. My name is Vertin. This is Mesmer Jr., and that's X.
The glove's tendrils seemed to slow, almost as if they were thinking.
She's right, Major. I have no data on them. Though I can tell that those two haven't been polymerized.
Not polymerized. Crispy critters. Hardly see that these days.
Perhaps it's better to focus our efforts on searching for and rescuing other survivors.
I also noticed that their names don't appear in any available immigration records, and that they were only added to the guest list for the summit earlier today.
Okay.
You mean they snuck in?
It would appear so.
Major.
P3 lifts his gun to his shoulder. Major.
So you've got potential spies at the site of a complete teenage spies. What do they stoop to next?
It's not like that, Major. Please, allow me to explain.
Where should I
hydrate? Oh no.
That's complicated. Perhaps the Juvenile Justice Committee, or a counterintelligence.
I did my hydrate.
Any ideas, X?
The signal here isn't great. Maybe your glove should check again?
That isn't funny.
We should run.
Concurred.
Uh-oh. They make a break for it. P3 immediately gives chase, only to stop with an annoyed realization.
God, can't get any info if they're dead. Hey, twins, help me catch them. Alive. We'll each take one. Got it?
Understood.
The twins fly after the young visitors. Left quickly catches up to Mesmer Jr. and reaches for her arm.
Take this.
X turns around with his hand raised, almost like he's about to throw something. He opens his hand to reveal a teleport disc, flashing a devilish grin at the twins before activating it.
Made you look.
Soon as the words leave his lips, a blinding light envelops the trio. Then, just as quickly as it appeared, the light vanishes, taking the three visitors along with it. Got some twerking energy going on right there.
Was that magic?
Haha. Another break. Need a lot, but I'm feeling better a bit.
I found you playing tricks on men, consumed by hate and greed. You gave them what they asked for. You gave them what they asked for, and they gnashed their teeth in rage. But what about your own heart? Can it stay true? What did I say to you? Light the fire in my heart. Night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind. Pull me under slower. Light the fire in my heart. Night tales, my nightmare years. Put me down and make me start. Night tales, can't escape your cry, because it's what I am. It's raining dreams. Kids sunny love. Kids sunny love. You visited me on a moonlit night. I can never forget your smile. You laughed so happily. That night would never end. I never knew fear as cold as ice until you asked my name. Can it stay true? What did I say to you? Light the fire in my heart. Night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind. If I never see you again, would I still remember you? If I lose all of my memories, would I still remember you? In your flame, I know my name. In your flame, I disappear. Like the fire in my heart, night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind, pull me under slower. Like the fire in my heart, night tales, my night years burn me down and make me start. Night tales, can't escape your cry because it's what I am. It's raining dreams, Kitsune love, Kitsune love.
When it's time to dish it out, I don't need a reservation. I want a snack of fox, this ain't no vacation. Your yesterday's leftovers, forgotten snack. It's time to question the flavor that you lack. Rhythm and rhyme, your spice got no dime. How will you triumph when you just served yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine. When you're here, it's party time. Are you a monster or maybe a wife? You such a passionate soul here to take my life. You, I think I'm in danger, really low on pity. Do you think I'll win the fitty? Rich as wine, my gotcha's on the line. How will you triumph when you just serve yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine. When you're here, it's party time. Welcome to the snack lovers, gaming and mystery so sublime. He's a hero, he's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine. When you're here, it's party time.
I found you playing tricks on men, consumed by hate and greed. You gave them what they asked for. You gave them what they asked for. And they gnashed their teeth in rage. But what about your own heart? Can it stay true? What did I say to you? Light the fire in my heart. Night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind. Pull me under slower. Light the fire in my heart. Night tales, my nightmare years. Put me down and make me start. Night tales, night tales. Can't escape your cry because it's what I am. It's raining dreams. Kids, sunny love. Kids, sunny love. You visited me on a moonlit night. I can never forget your smile. You laughed so happily. That night would never end. I never knew fear as cold as ice until you asked my name. Can it stay true? What did I say to you? Light the fire in my heart. Night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind. Pull me under slower. Light the fire in my heart. Night tales, 900 years. Burn me down and make me start. Night tales, night tales. Can't escape your cry because it's what I am. It's raining dreams. Kitsune love. Kitsune love. If I never see you again, would I still remember you? If I lose all of my memories, would I still remember you? In your flame, I know my name. In your flame, I disappear. Light the fire in my heart. Night tales come closer. Your smile runs through my mind. Pull me under slower. Light the fire in my heart. Night tales, my nightmare years. Burn me down and make me start. Night tales, night tales. Can't escape your cry because it's what I am. It's raining dreams. Kitsune love. Kitsune love.
When it's time to dish it out, I don't need a reservation. I want a snack or fox, this ain't no vacation. Your yesterday's leftovers, forgotten snack. It's time to question the flavor that you lack. Rhythm and rhyme, your spice got no dime. How will you triumph when you just served yourself? Welcome to the snack Such a passionate soul, here to take my life. I think I'm in danger, really low on pity. Do you think I'll win the fitty? Rich as wine, my gotcha's on the line. How will you triumph when you just serve yourself? Welcome to the snack lovers. Gaming and mystery so sublime. He's so fine, he's so cool, it must be a crime. He's a hero, he's so fine. When you're here, it's party time.
Alright. I'm back. Ha ha ha. Sorry. Keep on having problems tonight. Home of forgotten memories. A flash of light materializes in empty space, sending 3 figures tumbling into a vast golden plain.
We should be safe out here.
Mesmer Jr. glances back. There's no one behind them.
Was that an earthquake?
No. There's something big coming from the exhibition hall.
A massive robot with long, wiry arms and a spherical head appears. It pauses in place and begins surveying the surroundings. Its head rotates in a full circle as it completes a thorough scan.
What is that?
The massive robot seems to lock on to them from afar and starts bounding toward them at incredible speed.
Looks like things are about to get even more dangerous. But hey, good news. There's a building over there.
Okay. That's what makes you happy, man. X points to the distance where an old apartment building just out from the golden fields. It's not an apartment, it's like a barn.
Let's take shelter there.
They crouch down in tall wheat and scurry toward the building.
Quick, get down.
The apartment appears to be abandoned. The back gate is weathered and worn, and the surrounding wall is overgrown with vines. The 3 hurry toward the doorway. As the giant robot's footsteps grow louder and louder, they slip inside the building. They press their ears against the door to listen to the sounds outside. Boom. Boom. The sounds beyond the door fade. The giant robot seems to have passed them, but the 3 of them are still holding stiff, barely breathing.
I think it's gone. For now.
Tension finally eases. The 3 slump to the ground, leaning against the door.
Isn't sending such a supersized robot after us a little extreme?
X waves his hands and starts looking around their hiding place.
Neat interior. Smells lived in. And traces of mold removal on the walls.
Gaining a bit of resolve, they begin to explore the empty building.
But where are the residents?
This place feels strange. It's almost like...
X opens a refrigerator. Thankfully, there are no metal tendrils inside, only packaged food, unopened tins of cookies, bags of sugar, unused butter.
No sign of any robotic technology in here. And all the food is untouched. It's like this house has been isolated from the outside world for years. And yet...
The young visitor looks around, taking stock of the items strewn about the house.
Wow, 3 oil pastels, and an assortment of strange alarm clocks, a few syringes, and a bottle of men's cologne? These things don't look like they belong to a family, but rather a dozen people or so, with their lives all mixed together.
There's some personal effects in here. Letters, family photos, and...
I've started recording! Come on, Mama! What's that sound?
It's coming from this pocket watch device. That journalist we met, Maxim, he had something like this too.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
I'm recovering well here. All of us comrades in the ward do what we can to help each other, so we can overcome any difficulties.
Don't forget about me, Mama. I really miss you, Papa. It's already been a month.
Okay.
I remember, little squirrel. The next time you visit, remember to bring that doll with you. The one with the pretty floral dress on the balcony.
The pocket watch falls silent.
Were they the owners of this apartment? Where did they go?
Not a clue.
There's all sorts of things on the balcony, but the doll isn't here.
From behind them, they hear the sound of a gun being cocked. X is about to turn it when a shout stops him in his tracks.
Don't move. Put your hands up first, then turn around slowly.
The granny. They carefully raise their arms and turn to face the person behind them. A tense old woman is brandishing a shotgun.
Please, don't shoot, Ma'am. We just...
Call me Tamra. Foreign kids. A rare sight. The last time I saw misbehaving kids was before the plague. It's a shame so many lives were cut short. What'd you do to anger a Beliash like that? Steal its H-beams? Oh, I see. You're those unknown variables Xena was talking about.
Unknown variables?
Tell me what happened. Don't they tell you to obey your elders where you're from?
The young intruders look at each other in stunned silence. Finally, X steps forward.
Allow me to explain, Madam Tamara. And that's what happened, ma'am. I swear, everything we've said is the truth.
I see. Just another group of foolish kids caught up in a conflict they shouldn't have been a part of. If I take you at your word, that is. But branding 3 kids terrorists and sending out a Beliash to stop them? The people in this country have gone mad. You have my sympathy. But I have more important things to do than babysit. Considering your situation, how about you hide here a little longer? When I'm done with my work, I can send someone to help you out with the orb head outside. But all this is a memorial for the good folks we lost to the plague.
Oh,
So
okay.
don't touch anything.
The 3 exchange glances.
Or you can always leave. God knows I won't stop you.
We'll accept your offer, ma'am.
X cuts in before Mesmer Jr. can finish her sentence. He shoots her a sidelong glance as if pleading for her to follow his lead. Mesmer follows his gaze to the shotgun in Madame Tamara's hands.
Not like we can confront the Beliash with just the 3 of us. Might as well stay put for now, right?
It does make sense. We'll stay and help you, Madame Tamara.
Then you're smarter than I took you for. Relax. I won't hurt you. Come. Look.
Aww. Ring. An alarm clock starts ringing. Tamara turns to the assorted collection of clocks in the room and quickly singles out the source. She approaches the old clock and turns it off with a sigh.
I think of this place as a memorial, although it doesn't commemorate any heroes. Just everyday people. Like the one who owned all these clocks. They belonged to Olga Sokolova, a 23-year-old nurse. A very jumpy, anxious girl, but honest. Taking care of her possessions takes a lot of effort.
Another clock starts ringing from somewhere in the room.
Patient number 28 needs their medication.
Tamara's hand weaves through the forest of alarm clocks on the windowsill with ease and shuts off the rattling timer.
Why did she need so many clocks?
Olga was terrified of forgetting all sorts of things. She'd set her alarms to remind her to administer medication, shots, you get the idea. But it wasn't enough.
Okay.
In the end, she went to the hospital too, leaving me with this mess.
This one looks the oldest.
X picks up a children's clock made of old yellowed
You're
plastic.
Right, that was the first. It'll ring in just a moment. It's why I came here today.
Everyone quiets down, waiting for the little alarm to ring.
Happy 20th birthday, Sasha.
You can turn it off now. Her daughter isn't around to hear it. The plague took her, just like so many others. 20 years old.
Aww.
How time flies.
Tamara picks up a broom leaning against the corner of the room.
Kids, come give me a hand.
The young visitors follow Tamara to another corner of the room, one that seems entirely different in style.
An entire wall of tools. Looks like whoever lived here liked making things by hand.
That's an understatement. There's a basket under the workbench full of all kinds of toys and electronic parts. Andre and Vanya loved tinkering with those kinds of things.
Aww. Tamara starts sweeping with one hand and pulls a few rags from a nearby plastic bag with the other, handing them out to the young visitors.
All right, kids. The sooner we finish cleaning, the sooner we can deal with that hunk of metal outside. Maybe I'll bring a few robots over to show my old friends how much our country has developed.
The three of them take a rag and approach the wall of tools.
Is this why you've been keeping things just the way they were?
Tamara sweeps up the dust under the bench, then stoops to lower her back, to massage her lower back.
This isn't really their home. I just moved their things here. Like taking a snapshot of their former lives. A cenotaph for the dead. I'm old. And the older I get, the more I recall my past memories. Everyone moved on so quickly, I couldn't bear to throw anything away. So I put it all here. Xena called it stupid. But she didn't stop me either.
Tamara empties her dustpan. She flings open the calendar hanging from the door.
At the height of the plague, none of us would say it. But we all wondered the same thing. Is humanity doomed? But even so, no one gave up. Everyone kept on stubbornly surviving, as if we could outlast the whole disaster, outlast the sun itself. Whatever it took to see our lives return to normal.
Aww.
We would say, who better to withstand the harsh winter than us? We would help each other, encourage each other through the hard moments. We let the flames of our most fervent hopes warm our hands. We kept telling ourselves, don't cry. If we sow our seeds today, we'll reap a bountiful harvest in the future. But some never saw the spring.
Mesmer Jr. lowers her head. She keeps on wiping the same spot on the glass cabinet door, even though it's already sparkling clean.
Condolences.
To be honest, after so many years have passed, even the grief has faded. But once in a while, I find myself thinking that the happiness we have today is something they'll never see.
Tamara walks over to the workbench and picks up a picture frame. In the photo, there's a man in greasy overalls hugging a young boy who's holding up a robot.
If Andre and little Vanya were still alive, they would have been overjoyed to see a world covered in metal machines. And Vanya's mother, Rosalia, she would have been happy too.
Mesmer Jr. looks over at Tamara and sighs. Her breath fogs up the glass, but Mesmer Jr. moves on and starts wiping up somewhere else. Tamara sets the picture back down.
Strange.
Oh?
What is it?
Mesmer Jr. lifts the picture
I
frame.
saw this person at the summit.
Is that Maxim? Looking about the same age? Now the fight. The logic behind nostalgia.
You mean little Vanya? Are you sure?
That journalist we met, he called himself Maxim. He had the same scar on his forehead.
I thought he... After things settled, I tried to check in on Rosalia and her family. They were already gone. So Vanya is alive? And he became a journalist. I'm happy he made something of himself.
I found something else strange. These documents seemed out of place here.
X lays out a series of technical files. All of them seem crisp and fresh, not like the yellowed papers and books elsewhere in the house.
Having made a cursory glance, they seem to concern the robots we've encountered so far, including that big one that chased us here. See? Take a look at these schematics. Tell me this isn't that Beliash thing.
But why would anyone keep these files here? These look like highly sensitive schematics.
A seemingly abandoned location close to the summit venue. It makes sense, wouldn't you say, Tamara?
X passes the page with the Beliash's schematics over to Tamara. The old woman, thrilled a moment ago, now finds herself looking over the files, her brows furrowed, and soon her confused face turns shocked.
Wait, I recognize this handwriting. No one writes a ya like this, except little Vanya.
The room falls silent at the revelation. The old woman shakes with emotion, prompting Mesmer to reach out to comfort her, but Tamara starts again with renewed confidence.
We should discuss this with a friend of mine. She'll be able to help us understand what is going on here.
A friend?
I contacted her as soon as I heard you come in. But don't worry. I'm certain she'll be able to answer all your problems.
The young visitor's attention is soon drawn to the window by the deafening roar of engines.
What is that? It looks like a flying house.
The wooden hut begins its slow descent into the courtyard, but before it even reaches the ground, someone hops off and slams their way through a window into the building. What? A cloud of dust rises, blowing in from the outside. While the trio cough uncontrollably, a figure steps out of the haze.
So the quantum computer was right. Look what I've found. Pint-sized scientists from a faraway land. I'm glad you didn't kick them out, old friend. Well, why would you? They do look like good kids.
Shocked to find that the intruder is an old woman, the young visitors stare at each other in silence.
The name's Xena. Call me Granny Xena. That's all you need to know for now.
After Tamara walks through their findings, Xena takes the documents and starts reading. Her face grows more serious as she turns the pages.
These files outline a way to circumvent the Collective's firewalls. It's a sophisticated exploit. He's no amateur. With this, Maxim would be able to take control of the Beliashes and activate their combat protocols. If what I'm reading here means what I think, then Comrade Sechenov is in 6 layers of deep shit.
He's in trouble. Why?
Because our little Vanya is likely the one who lifted the combat restrictions on all the robots, which means this chaos wasn't just a bug in the system. It was targeted.
Then you mean that he could be the one that sent that giant robot after us?
I figured it would have been that P3 guy, or the twins. Taking in the preponderance of evidence, it's a good bet that Maxim is the one that orchestrated the robot's attack on the exhibition.
It isn't just the robots. He's also got his hands on the schematics for Sechenov's thought device.
Does that mean he might have tampered with them as well?
It'd explain why the scientists up there are all going nuts.
Do you think he intends to seize control of the entire Collective 2.0 network?
The old woman puts down the files and grabs the frame from the table.
I knew this little project of Sechenov's would wind up with everyone insane or brain dead. Politician, scientist, journalist. No one is meant to have that kind of power. But it seems our Vanya already had a screw loose before he put on that thing. He could be plotting something far more dangerous.
Oh?
He was such a sweet boy. Why would he want to destroy this place?
Whatever his reason, we can't let him get away with it.
Our goal is clear. We must put a stop to him.
That's easier said than done. We don't have an army, we don't even have weapons. How are we going to get to Maxim with a single shotgun between us? But I get the feeling you can help us with that. Am I right?
You're a smart kid. But what I've got probably still won't do much against an army of robots.
Don't sweat it, Granny. That's where I come in.
What are you planning?
X looks around and snaps his fingers.
To do what I do best. Improvise.
Dear me. Where did you find all these things?
X totes a bundled tablecloth and spills its contents over the table. Clock gears, butter knives, spray cans of lubricant amid a menagerie of other knickknacks. He tilts his head and winks at the old woman.
I collected them from the other rooms. Don't worry, we'll return whatever we don't need.
You little gremlin. You'll return the rest, and help me clean up after this is over.
Are you telling me you plan to upgrade my guns with this load of crap? I'll buy it. Now show me how.
X lays out several old guns and starts working on improvements alongside Granny Xena.
This should work. Give this one a try, won't you?
Thank you.
I fashioned an electromagnetic accelerator to the muzzle, as you requested. You take care of the rest, X. Wait, what's that you added to your gun?
A music box. It happened to have a component I needed. And, as a byproduct, we'll get to enjoy music while we fight.
Idiot. X winds up the music box and allows it to play. A sweet melody escapes its chiming mechanisms.
Why did you pick that song of all things, boy?
It's a music box. It plays what it plays.
I didn't. It was already programmed into it. Why do you ask?
It's nothing, really. The melody reminds me of my daughter.
Is everyone geared up?
Armed to the teeth and ready to take out some robotic trash.
Just please, keep the fight away from this place.
Hold on. Maybe we should decide on a plan first.
A plan?
A grenade is tossed into the open space to draw the Belyash's attention. As soon as it explodes, the killing machine charges toward the old lady like a hound.
You wanted a plan, didn't you?
Oh my. Oh my. Oh, that's a Belyash. Okay.
This robot is programmed. You're more than just scientists. That much is obvious. You're crazier and bolder than you look.
There's a thin line between genius and madness. We tend to skip rope over it.
I'll take that as a compliment of our mental alacrity, Granny.
You kids remind me of my daughter. Enough pep talk. Let's take this hunk of bolts down.
Boost. Council mode. Channel on the beauty. And then AoE on Nautica.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
The path will become clear.
This is now.
Face the truth.
Oh. He's dead.
The enemy's peace shall be stamped out.
Nice.
Battles have little meaning, save for the
How do you like that?
Xena lays her foot on the powered-off belly ash, her suit sizzling against the heated metal.
You're as wild as ever, old friend.
We're safe for now. It should take a while before Maxim sends another of his murder bots after you. So,
We find Maxim and stop him before more people get hurt.
And ideally, we'll clear our names as well.
First, I think I'd like to let Maxim learn how it feels to be on the receiving end of one of these metal monstrosities.
Huh?
X approaches the belly ash's interface and connects to it with his thought device.
Clever. I wouldn't mind having a big angry metal poppy on our side.
I appreciate Maxim leaving behind those documents. It's made it much easier to replicate his hacking exploits. Fantastic. Now let's turn on this speaker so you can communicate with us.
Communicate with us? Like Nora and the twins?
Fat chance of that. A Beliash doesn't have that kind of processing power.
Processing power. But that can't be the sole factor, can it? The twins appear to have more processing power than Nora, and they even claim to have an emotional expression module, but they don't seem to have much of any emotions at all.
Theoretically, they could just be very professional.
Mesmer Jr. shakes her head, tapping the side of her face lightly.
Never mind. Perhaps I'm just projecting my own biases. Who's to say what motivates a robot's heart?
Aww. X shrugs his shoulders, then he presses the Beliash's reset button and steps back. Its engine roars to life again, and the killing machine gets back on its feet.
Good boy. Come on over here, pup.
The pup staggers toward X and crouches by his feet.
Well done, young man. This puppy of yours should be more than sufficient evidence of Maxim's involvement, if you can get it to the exhibition hall.
Are you coming with us, Granny Xena?
Me? Oh, no, I think not. You kids are on your own from here. After a fight like that, I almost feel young again. Almost. But I'm not stupid enough to run towards trouble at my age.
Xena puts away her gun and walks back towards the wooden hut.
Better get back to looking for that daughter of yours, right?
Mind your own business, you old blabbermouth.
Goodbye, children.
Thank you for your help, Tamara. Granny Xena. Goodbye.
X's Beliash stands up to see the kind-hearted ladies off.
Let's go, pup.
Actually, I think I'll raid here and finish the rest of it up tomorrow. Just been having a difficult night. My digestion.